US-Israel War with Iran Day 22. 1. President Trump issued a 48-hour ultimatum. Open the strait or we obliterate your power plants. Saturday night, Trump posted on Truth Social, if Iran doesn't fully open, without threat, the Strait of Hormuz, within 48 hours from this exact point in time, the United States of America will hit and obliterate their various power plants, starting with the biggest one first. Iran's immediate response: all US energy infrastructure in the region will be targeted if Iran's power or fuel facilities are struck. The 48-hour clock is running right now. 2. Iran fired missiles at Diego Garcia, the US-UK base in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Iran launched 2 intermediate-range ballistic missiles at Diego Garcia, the joint US-UK military base 2,370 miles from Iran's coast, on Friday. Neither missile struck the base, but the message was unmistakable. Iran just told the world, our missiles reach further than anyone admitted. Berlin, Paris, Rome, all within range. IDF spokesman said, Europe is within direct threat range. 4. Iran retaliated by hitting Dimona, Israel's nuclear city. Hours after Natanz was struck, Iran fired missiles at Dimona, the southern Israeli city where Israel's nuclear research center is located. Iron Dome failed to intercept. A direct missile hit destroyed a 1-story building. At least 47 people were injured, including a 10-year-old boy in serious condition. The IAEA confirmed no damage to the nuclear facility itself, but this is the first time Israel's nuclear city has been targeted in this war. 5. Then Iran hit Arad. Mass casualty event declared. A second direct strike hit the residential city of Arad in southern Israel the same night. Air defenses failed again. At least 84 people were wounded, 10 seriously, including a 5-year-old girl. 3 residential buildings suffered extensive damage. Israeli firefighters described it as a very severe scene. Netanyahu vowed publicly the military campaign will increase significantly this week. 6. United Airlines is planning for oil at $175 a barrel through end of 2027. This isn't speculation from an analyst. This is a US airline CEO writing to his own employees. United Airlines CEO Scott Kirby told staff Friday the company is canceling flights and cutting routes because it is planning on the assumption that oil hits $175 per barrel and stays above $100 through end of 2027. 7. Israel's defense minister says strikes will increase significantly this week. While Trump said winding down on Friday, Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz said on Saturday the exact opposite. This week, the intensity of the attacks that the IDF and the US military will carry out against the Iranian terror regime will significantly escalate. The IDF also confirmed it has now hit over 200 targets this weekend alone. The two allies are sending completely contradictory signals, simultaneously. 8. 22 countries signed a joint statement condemning Iran's Strait blockade. The UAE, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, Canada, South Korea, Australia, and 13 others issued a joint statement Saturday condemning Iran's attacks on commercial vessels and the de facto closure of the Strait of Hormuz. 22 nations. But Italy's defense minister made clear, there is no war mission. There will be no entry into Hormuz without a truce. Words without ships. 9. Over 3,000 vessels are now stranded. The Persian Gulf is a parking lot. The International Maritime Organization confirmed that more than 3,000 vessels are currently stranded in the Middle East. The Persian Gulf has become, in their words, a parking lot. The UK Maritime Trade Operations Agency has kept the threat level at critical, the highest possible, with 21 confirmed attacks on commercial vessels since March 1st. 10. The total death toll, 1,500 plus in Iran, 1,000 plus in Lebanon, 17 in Israel, 13 US military.